This book was way more brutal than I thought it was going to be. It's October, so I've been trying to read more horror books, which is not something I usually read. And a few weeks after finishing Salem's Lot, which was my first Stephen King book, I decided to pick up The Running Man. Part of the reason I picked this up is because there's a film adaptation by Edgar Wright coming out in a few weeks. You might know Edgar Wright is the director of Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver, Shaun of the Dead, like a million really, really great movies. I didn't really know what to expect out of this book, but I ended up really, really loving it. To give you the basic premise, this book follows Ben Richards, who is a person in his late 20s living in the 2020s, but in this imagined future where society has sort of collapsed and become this like economic inequality capitalist hellscape. Does that sound familiar? Ben has a wife and a sick daughter at home, and in order to raise money to pay for her health care, he decides to join a reality television show called The Running Man. In The Running Man, he is essentially on the run from the authorities, from the general public, and from these like hunter people who are essentially all trying to track him down and kill him. Every day that he stays alive, he gains a certain amount of money, and no one has ever won the game. No one has ever survived the full 30 days to win the grand prize. As I mentioned at the beginning, this book is pretty brutal. Like, there is a lot of really gross, gory violence in this thing, so if that's not your type of thing, maybe skip this one. But with that said, it's a really great book. It's pretty short. Like, I read most of this in a couple sittings. All the chapters are really small, and it has this sort of format where, like, you'll see sort of this countdown clock for how much time is left in the game. I thought it was really compelling and a really easy read, and if you are anticipating this movie like I am, then you should pick it up for sure. We've still got about a week left in October, so if you have any other horror recommendations, let me know.